Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Esther Heslin Palandi. I am from State Polytechnic of Malang. This presentation is for IFICOL conference. I will present my paper entitled The Concept of Hone and Tatimai in Japanese Communication. What is Hone and Tatimai? Hone is the speaker's true passion and feelings and is not shown to the public. And tatimai is the speaker's passion and feelings that are raised for various reasons or purposes, such as avoiding offending feelings or embarrassing others. And the research problem, the first one, how behavior and speech act can prove that Hone and Tatimai lives in Japanese culture. And the second, what are the philosophical aspects of Hone and Tatimai concept on the behavior and speech act? And the research purposes, the first one, describing the meaning of behavior and speech act to prove that Hone and Tatimai lives in Japanese culture. And the second, describing the philosophical aspect of the concept of Hone and Tatimai on the behavior and speech act of Japanese society. The research method. I used qualitative descriptive in this research, and the analysis process, interpretation of behavior and speech act. Therefore, the method of analysis is called interpretive phenomenology. The tools used are pragmatics, examines the speaker's implicit behavior in the context of discourse, and semantics, examines the discourse speech act explicitly contained in conversational text. The method of data collecting, data sources observation, I use triangulation and validation. In data documentation, translation and classification. The analysis procedure. The data reduction, I use selection and identification, data exposure, transcription and interpretation, and the conclusion, verification and description. And data analysis, the number one. This is the conversation of Kwon and Yamada. Konnichiwa, hayai desu ne. Good afternoon, you are early. Watashi tachi mo ima kita tokoro. Now, we also just came. This is a conversation where two or more people make appointments to meet at a certain time or hour at a place. It is common knowledge that the punctual culture in Japan should be a role model. Kwon's behavior cannot be compared to Japanese people in general. Kwon's arrival was a little past at the appointed time. It can be seen from the sentence, hayai desu ne, you came early. The indication of the speech act was his late arrival. Another supporting evidence is Yamada's sentence, watashi tachi mo ima kita tokoro. No, we also just came. To respect the interlocutor, Japanese people perform speech acts that are contrary to the actual situation. Yamada may have arrived on time or before the appointed time. This is what is called the Hone and Tatimai culture element, which is also the basis for the concept of harmony. The concept of harmony. And the data analysis number two. This is the conversation of Bucho and Kwon. Raisyu Osaka ni shuchou shite moraimasu. Kaigai kara korare okyaku sama no taiyo shite kudasai. I want you to go on a business trip to Osaka next week. Please serve customers from abroad. And Kwon, hai, zehi ikasete itadakimasu. Well, I'm happy to go. And Bucho, omedetou. これで一人前ね。これで一人前ね。Congratulations, you have become an independent employee. An employee in Japan is generally obedient to his boss. If the boss wants something, the employee must do it, and of course, shows pleasure. Kwon's boss, Bucho here, wants Kwon to go to Osaka to pick up foreign guests. Kwon with feelings shown happy, maybe not so. Hone's behavior could not be expressed by Kwon. Meanwhile, Tatemai's expression appears in Kwon's sentence. Hai, Zehi ikasete itadakimasu. Well, I'm happy to go. Kwon's reason on or purpose is to respect superiors. After all, subordinates are the executor of the smooth running of the company. So employees who show good progress will get praise and even rewards that can motivate other employees. The data analysis number 3. This is the conversation of Teng Ying and Yamada. Irashaimase, tadaima, seiru chū desu. Welcome, here is a sale right now. And Yamada, kyou kau no wa pasukon dake? Are you only going to buy computers today? And Kwon, iya, terebi toka densirenji toka iroiro kau to omotte imasu. No, I was thinking about buying things like a television or microwave. When a friend or close person needs something, Japanese people automatically feel moved to give their help without expecting anything in return. Such behavior appears to Yamada, who intends to help Kwon to buy electric goods needed. Such behavior is known as omoiyari, which is the act of helping or helping others sincerely as if for oneself. The speech act that support this, even if only in the form of implicature, are Kyo kau no wa pasukon dake? Are you only going to buy computers today? Yamada, as Kwon's close friend, also feels what Kwon thinks. Omoiyari's behavior is sympathy and empathy, namely the sociocultural ethics of Japanese society, which are also characteristics of the concept of harmony. And the data analysis number 4, this conversation of Kwon and Teng Ying. Sumimasen, dochira ga osusume desu ka? Excuse me, which is your recommendation? And Teng Ying, dono yo ni otsukai desu ka? How will you use it? And Kwon, internet ya mail desu, for internet and email. And Teng Ying, こちらの方があちらよりメモリの容量が大きいです。This is one has bigger memory than that one. And then in again, 作業効率がアップしますよ。This is will increase work efficiency. Helping a buyer to choose the right item and according to his wants and needs for Japanese servants is a task that must be done and generally without any intent. This omotenashi behavior that has been passed down through generations and ingrained in Japanese society has become an example for the business world everywhere. In Indonesia, guest is king. Tamu adalah raja. Is also widely used in small-scale trade to mega businesses. Omotenashi, which is the basis of the concept of harmony in the conversation, can be seen in the entire shop assistance sentence, starting from question to export information on the needs of buyers, Kwon, product alternatives that can be selected to suggestions recommended by the seller, which encourage buyers to decide exactly with item to buy. Now the conclusions and suggestions. From the analysis of interpretation and description of meaning in Japanese behavior and speech act, it can be proven that harmony lives in Japanese culture. The discourse texts, which become data analysis, are proven to contain the aspect of Honi and Tatimai philosophy. There are also another findings, the philosophy of omotenashi and omoiyari. Based on the result of the study, it can be concluded that the Japanese generally dare to beat their egos, Honi aspect, out of respect of superiors, for politeness, for friendship, and all for the sake for harmony. Tatimai aspects. So the suggestion that can be conveyed is that knowledge and understanding of language in terms of the of text and context need to get more attention from various parties. We can learn from the Japanese who still maintain their ancestral culture and communicating and socializing so that the actualization of the nation's culture, which includes sociocultural, moral ethics, and can emerge with good values. Technological advance in Japan are not things that can be a barrier or an obstacle for the Japanese people to maintain their ancestral culture. We who are not Japanese can always actualize our ancestral culture, become a nation that has harmony in our behavior and speech act. And thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu.